number 7. So MZs as well, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full rows, and then Jack Wolf at the back there. So green flag at the back, all eyes to the lights for the ACU Team Green Juniors and Seniors, and away they go, racing towards Redgate. And again, it's another good start from the 217 of Hudson Cooper. I think he will go into the first corner, leading the charge, ahead of the number 30 of Lewis Jones. So in towards Redgate they go. It is Hudson Cooper who leads from Lewis Jones. Then didn't quite see who that was there in third place. They all do get bunched together, especially in this particular class. But racing now down Hollywood in towards Craner Curves for the first time of 5 go the Ninjas, as we get ready now for the race start in the MZ. So again, all eyes to the lights, and away we go. And I think there maybe have been a few enthusiastic starts there, but we'll get confirmation of that potentially as and when. But in the meantime, the number 69 machine of Alexander Mann will take the race leader to go in towards Redgate for the first time of asking for the MZ. Of course, it's not uncommon for the quicker of the Ninjas to... we've got a rider down in the MZs actually there from the mid-pack. Someone down at Redgate, and yellow flags will be waving as our Ninjas make their way up towards Coppice on this opening lap. But the rider is up and perfectly okay, stomping away from the bike through the gravel trap. But yellow flags will be...
Something's happened up there.
Oh yeah, I can just see about that in the distance. Hey, your eyes are better than you give credit for.
I heard it on the radio.
Oh, okay, let you off. So, leading the way, Lewis Jones, that is Archie Ormrod ahead of Arnie Carr. So Hudson Cooper, we're looking for him as he goes, or the Ninjas going towards the Melbourne Loop, Keith. Unless I'm missing something, it seems that Hudson Cooper is not in this one at the moment. We'll get confirmation. So, into the final corner then for the first time, coming around to complete lap number 1.
Another one off at Coppice as well.
I can just see a little bit of movement there in the distance. So that'll be
dropping like the proverbial around here, mate.
One of our MZs. So Jones leads from Archie Ormrod by 9/10 of a second. Then it's Arnie Carr, a further 8/10 of a second behind. But interestingly enough, goes purple in sector number 2. But as we initially suspected there, Keith, Hudson Cooper, number 217, who was leading the way, is dropping down the timing screen there, unfortunately, for the youngster. As the MZs make their way now around the Melbourne Loop, and it is number 69, Alexander Mann, who leads the way over Andy Wales. And looks like one of our rookies up there in third position there. We'll just get confirmation when they do come around to complete their third. And the 181 of Declan Ryan. So Declan Ryan making up a few positions on this lap. Chris Rogers from the back of the grid has made up 9 positions as well. He's in 7th place in the MZ at this stage. Looks like Michael will be bike number 566 in the MZs, just looking down at his machine. But we've got yellow flags over the far end of the circuit still at Coppice, so no overtaking as you go into Coppice. Not a popular overtaking spot anyway. We're watching them now down the back straight in towards the Foggy S's once again. Lewis Jones, bike number 30, a former runner-up in the Junior Championship, leads the way over Archie Ormrod and Arnie Carr. This is his first weekend on the Kawasaki Ninja 400.
Remarkable stuff from the youngster, it really is. I'm so impressed with this kid. It's first time out, and all of a sudden he's taken the fight there. Well, more interestingly as well, if you have a look at the screen, he's gone purple in sector 1 as well. So I'd be interested to see what sort of lap time he manages to punch in here. But Jones, Ormrod, Carter, who's across the line for the first time. And here we go, over the line for the second time. Obviously, Lewis is the most experienced in this bunch. He is a senior, but only just. And oh, look at that, it is a fastest lap. A lap record, is that 51.236?
I think we did a 49. So
that is still very, very impressive stuff from younger Arnie Carr there. Carter not too shabby either, just behind him there, but he is the class of the field at the moment.
That's half a second than he went earlier on today as well, on just the first flying lap in this second race for Arnie.
We talk about one to watch, and he is definitely in that category already. So it's the first time we've ever actually seen the kid, first time out on the big bike, and he is already setting some incredible times, and it's an incredible performance, to be fair. The grassroots GP got in touch earlier and confirmed that he raced the British mini bikes, and the last season the FIM mini GP, the 190s, he came 5th. And I guess that's some of the best in the world, if not Europe. And he really is absolutely flying. Ormrod has now gone quickest in sector 1, but it's a green from Carr and Jones, so I don't think there's very much at all between those 3 riders to make their way onto the back straight, playing that all-important slipstreaming game all the way along. Looks like a yellows for Carter Rooker. Oh, and somebody's gone down, unfortunately.
Oh, it looks like it could be one of the tail ends in the MZs there. I believe it's the...
Is that... Yeah, I was thinking it is the 74 Machina Lane, and he was the same one who got pushed away earlier, I think. So what a wretched day for him. Talk about unlucky riders. Oh, here we go. It's a challenge there for 4th in the Ninjas. Out front, though, we've got to change for 2nd place. I think that's Carr who's moved up past on Ormerod. Ormerod's going to come straight back. Well, he can't do it there because the yellow flags will be a fluttering, so that will put pay to any opportunity there for now. I do wonder if the youngster wasn't going to be challenged anyway, but Ormerod got the purple in Sector 1, and who's going to get the farthest? Carr with another fastest lap. It's a 50.726. Now, he's got 9/10 of a second between himself and the leader of Lewis Jones. Now, I don't know if he'll know that Lewis is in a different class, of course. He's probably aware of the junior-senior thing, but his lack of experience against these guys might mean that he doesn't realise that Lewis is in a completely different class. However, he will know that Archie is right behind him, so he'll be wanting to get on as quickly as he can, as Travis Rooker, who's passing Isabel Carter there as well. Kian Booster leads Darren Booster by a few seconds as well, so the youngster are getting on top of the old man there. It's all good to see them. We've got Marshall, Wingate, Huskinson, Stone, Baker, Gleeson, Champion, Swarbrick, Kling, Scott, Fisher, Denny and Garrett all coming across the line in one piece. Battle of the MZs is going the way once again of Alex Mann from Andy Wales. Declan Ryan there in 3rd place. Caleb Bright, John Ashmead, Chris Rogers over the line next, is he? Yep, then it's Gordon Ryan next. So good effort there from Declan Ryan. Just have a quick look at the... Not quite sure if... yeah, Declan came out to play at Donington Park, wasn't with us snap, but...
Challenge for 2nd place. Arnie Carter looking at the inside of Archie Ormerod, and they're a lot closer than the 0.9 of a second as what it was previous time around. In fact, I reckon it's about 0.9 of a second across the top 3 now.
I reckon it's 0.9 of a bike length, mate. That's how close it was.
Yeah, you're not wrong at all. As they go in towards Goddard's, Lewis Jones still holds the advantage, and when they cross the line, it will be the last lap. But the number 30 of Lewis Jones, he may have his work cut out. Yep, back marker who will come into play as we head towards Redgate, and they can either work for you or against you. Lewis Jones will get there first. Will they make it through before? Will they make it through before Redgate? Yes,
there's going to be a challenge. Surely Carr on the inside of Jones there. Jones has got the outside line. It's fast, but I think he's going to go deep. He's going to get him. That's a great move. Goes a little bit wide. Jones cuts straight back. They're going to go through Hollywood there. Oh, it's going to be so hard to tell them apart because it's the twisty Craner curves. The two of them locked together as they go down through the Craner curves. This takes a lot of bravery, but when you're their age, it ain't too difficult to find some of that stuff. Down into the old hairpin we go then, and all the time Ormerod is ready to pounce if any either of them make a mistake. Up towards Starkey's Bridge, their nose to tail. I can't quite tell which one's in front from this distance, mate.
That's Jones leading the way.
It is still Jones, you reckon? Cool.
Lewis Jones, Arnie Carr. We can see the fluorescent yellow rear wheel. Even at this distance, there is a
with your eyes, you can, mate.
Out of McLean's and racing up towards Coppice now. We're going to get the first sector times coming through very shortly. It's personal best for Jones. Carr and Ormerod go yellow in that first sector, and that's to say that they're not doing personal best or the fastest of the race so far, as they make their way out of Coppice. Down the back straight we go then. It's a 1 minute 50.7 on that previous lap then for Carr. 0.4 of a second quicker than Lewis Jones, but Jones quicker than Lewis Jones, but Jones does have this advantage as they go out of the chicane. In fact, it's Arnie Carr who's leading the way, but Jones just about sneaks up the inside on the run down to the braking zone from the Melbourne Loop. Archie Ormerod's decided that now it's go time, and he's on the rear wheel now of Arnie Carr, but number 30, Lewis Jones, just about keeping the youngsters at bay. There is an MZ that will not come into play, so this will go all the way down.
Challenge, surely he's going to go for the inside. It's going to be Arnie Carr. Can he do this?
Will he outbrake himself?
He goes to the inside. He was going to take the juniors anyway. He's getting the overall win. Lewis Jones is off. It's, Jones goes off unassisted. Lewis tips it over a bit too much, falls off the side, and it is Arnie Carr who takes an incredible win. That is absolutely amazing stuff. Lewis, has he hurt his arm by the look of it?
I think
he certainly seems to be in pain, the youngster. And I say youngster because he's only about 19 anyway. Former champion in some classes, and he is a little bit injured there, I think. So the yellow flags will go fluttering, and obviously the race will be called a result. But Arnie Carr, what an incredible ride.
Yeah, 1 minute 50.617 on that final lap as well. So what was it earlier on?
Sneaking a lap record.